Anybody who would be logged in from laptop, please send a message, chat, mails. Maybe sir will see it.
Yeah, ma'am, we already did. I already did.
Yes, we did it. I think he's not looking at it.
Sir, voice is not audible, sir.
Point here is audible because he's going to take the class and we can't hear him.
Please call him up, so that he can know.
क्या किसी को सर की आवाज सुन रही है क्या?
नहीं आ रही सर की आवाज।
नो मैं सर को कॉल भी कर रहा हूँ, सर फोन भी नहीं उठा
नहीं आ रही सर की आवाज।
सर ने कुछ
आई
मैसेज
गेस सर ने अभी तक ऑडियो अभी तक पॉज ही है सर का।
सर ने मैसेज किए होल्ड ऑन।
हाँ, तो सर इज बिजी डूइंग समथिंग एल्स आई गेस, नहीं तो वो ऑडियो अगर अनलॉक होता, अनम्यूट होता तो वो अपने को दिख जाता।
हाँ वही बिकॉज मैं पर्सनली सर को कॉल किया, सर फोन नहीं उठाया। आई थिंक सर पूछ रहे हैं एम ए ऑडिबल नाउ? नो सर।
No, sir, you are not.
अभी सुन रही है क्या सर की आवाज?
नहीं,
No,
नो
no.
नो मैम।
Am I audible? Is it okay now?
Yes,
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 sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. Now audible. Yes, sir.
But I think I have to mute everyone now. Anyone?
How are you, sir, now? How are you?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Now is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Very good morning. So we have our those people also, those who are from the previous batches. Okay, they are also in with us today. So we will be having one-to-one with them too, because they were actually getting bored. They are having their exams. So many of the students, those who are from the previous batch, I have sent them the link, so they might have joined today itself. Okay, so we will be proceeding further with our presentation or so. So let me just take you to. Actually, it is more or less, you can say, what we have means you already know about the process of the research. So we were talking about the process of the research itself. So we will just continue with that too. Okay. So let me just take you to the process of the research where we were just on that day itself. So now now we have already discussed many things about your what you say is your the formulation of research problem we have talked about. Last time we talked about the literature review also. So this time we will be talking more about, so these two steps we have already finished off with. Now we will be talking about the formulation of the hypothesis. So, okay, how will you be proceeding further with formulation of hypothesis, any one of you? Come on. Yes. How will you be proceeding towards formulation of the hypothesis? Anyone? Yes. Not properly audible. Yes. Please
Sir.
raise your hands. Yes, Manoj ji.
For the after review literature, we will find the problem statement, and from the problem statement, we identify two types of hypothesis. One is the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. So null hypothesis will be a contradiction, and there will be the alternate hypothesis, which is a positive situation.
Okay. So there will be two hypotheses, null hypothesis, and how will you reach to what actually hypothesis is? Anyone in the class? Yashasvi, what actually is hypothesis? How will you define hypothesis?
So actually, hypothesis is like something we can tell like imaginary, or we can say formulate manipulated data, or so which we actually think.
Hypothesis,
So,
Yashasvi, we're talking of data. What is hypothesis? How will you define hypothesis? What actually?
so means sometimes we say like this is a hypothetical. So, sir, which means that already it is given.
क्लास से जाओ.
Mhm.
11:16 हो गया. 11:16 हो गया. जाओ, मैम नहीं एंटर करने देगी.
सचिन श्रीवास्तव जी, आप यहाँ पे रहिए ना. वो मैम कहाँ एंटर करने देगी, कहाँ नहीं, वो मत सोचो यार.
I'm sorry, sir.
Sachin ji,
I'm sorry, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, you want to continue with the hypothesis? What actually hypothesis Yashasvi was telling, and you.
Yeah.
So this is what I know, so basic idea about that. And
let you enter. So Yashasvi was saying that I am letting everyone enter, yeah. So yes, Maya is also laughing, yeah. So, हाँ जी, बताइए sir, Sachin ji.
Sir, the formulation of hypothesis will depend upon the objectives which we have formulated. Is the objective we are finding trying to find a relationship between the dependent variable and the independent variables, or we are trying to prove the existing objectives? So definitely it will be we will be formulating a null and alternative hypothesis. But that will totally depend upon the previous literature reviews which have been done and the type of hypothesis which have been coined by previous researchers. So based upon the review of literature, we will formulate our hypothesis null and alternate, and also will depending upon our objectives, whether it's a relational or directional. It could be one direction, or could be one tail, or it could be two-tailed hypothesis, sir.
Well said. Well said.
Thank you, sir.
So, yeah. So, what hypothesis is? So, let me just ask you one question other way around. Is it necessary for us to have a hypothesis before we start the research? Anyone know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If we don't have an hypothesis, then it becomes a directional-less research. It just becomes an article. It may become an article only. We should have an hypothesis because it's an assumption which we need as to prove as a researcher, and we wish to identify the whether that particular problem is existing or not.
But what the thing is, I think we are mostly more concerned about when we are talking about research. We think more about quantitative part of research. What about the qualitative part? How will you be able to have a hypothesis in case when there is a qualitative research? There is no dependent and independent variable. There is no causal relationship. But still, I just want to explore something, or exploratory type of thing, or you can say something which is maybe a pure something like a river, something like a poetry, something like a literature. How can I be able to have a hypothesis in that case? Hypothesis is something which you imagine that your result would be like that. Okay, that's why it is called hypothesis. A statement which you give on the basis of what we already have with us means, and what we already have is our review of literature, because we have done a very good review of literature. So we have some idea about something. Okay. So, and then on the basis of that, I start imagining, I start thinking, okay, what will be, suppose a girl wants to marry, or anyone wants to marry. So marrying for sure, definitely, till date, at least in India, when we are thinking of marrying, we definitely talk about some opposite gender with whom we are going to marry. Just forget about the movies which have come. Okay, so when we are thinking of it, So what is there when the girl's parents or when the parents of a boy, they just want him to marry? What happens? What type of thinking comes in the mind of the would-be groom or would-be bride is a hypothesis कि मेरा husband ऐसा होगा, मेरी wife ऐसी होगी, सुंदर होगी, ये होगी, वो होगी, and then afterwards आज की तारीख में तो you need some smartness also, you need something. So this is what is a hypothesis. Hypothesis, right? Let us just bring ourselves out of this research methodology and think of the hypothesis. So a research which is qualitative in nature will also be having a hypothesis that if I will write a poetry, if I will write a literature, how it would look like, how it will be having and twists and turns. Can I make it better? Okay, so how my kavita will be, my poetry will be. Okay, and that will be a hypothesis. Okay, Sachinji has correctly said about null hypothesis, alternate hypothesis. There are simple hypotheses, complex hypotheses also. Okay, so there are certain some types of you can say hypothesis, and there are some research hypotheses. Okay, business hypotheses are there. How we actually what is the commonality between all these type of things? What is common in this? The common part is that we are actually imagining what will be the outcome, how the outcome may look like. Okay, then we try to prepare if it is something which is related to quantitative, then we try to identify what are the variables in it. Okay, and then we try to see, can I establish any relationship in order to meet my hypothesis which I prepared when I started my research work. So there is a research hypothesis also, and under research hypothesis, these all hypotheses actually contribute towards the main research hypothesis which you have hypothetically thought of. Why it is hypothetical, you know? Why it is called hypothesis? You tell me this. Anyone? Yes, Maya. Yes, Maya. Yes, Maya.
The hypothesis is something which we predict or presume, and we are going to test it that our prediction or our presumption is correct or not.
Why
and it is called hypothesis because it is not yet proved that whatever we are predicting or whatever hypothesis we have created.
Hypotheses are never proved. Hypotheses are only tested. Mind it.
Yeah, exactly. Tested.
So you cannot just use these words proved. So these are the mistakes which we do. No problem. This is a class for us to revise and just discuss the things which so that we may not make any mistake in future. Yeah, Anupama Verma ji, you want to say something? Please come on. Please come with your video. Anupama Verma. Yeah, Anupama, we can't just see you. Your only hairs and forehead is visible. So keep your mobile in such a position that we will be able to see your face at least. थोड़ा सा और नीचे कीजिए. Yes, हाँ जी, अनुपमा जी, please बताइए. Please tell us what are your views. Not audible. Unmute yourself, please. Unmute.
Sorry.
Now you are audible. Yeah, sorry.
So it is called hypothesis because it always begins with an assumption.
Why you assume? Sachin, sir, you want to say something? Why you want to assume? Why you assume?
Because we don't have any answer. We are looking for certain things. So we assume about it. We don't have actual accurate figure or data about that. So we
have something. We have something, with some literature review, we at least have some idea. That's
yes,
what
that's a vague idea. That's not a proper idea. That's a vague idea. So we assume a certain thing about it, like a guess kind of thing.
Okay, Adupama ji, what is a vague idea?
Like from literature review, you get certain points which you convert into hypothesis. That's what I understand, sir.
Okay, good, very good, fine. That is to the point. Yeah, you're approaching towards the point. Yes, Bhuvnesh sir. Let us have some
Yes, sir.
elderly advice. Bhuvnesh sir.
In my view, it is, sir, anticipation, sir.
वीडियो नहीं आया सर जी, अभी आया सर.
Anticipation, sir.
Anticipation.
Yes.
Sir, I would like to ask you, why do we anticipate? Why we are anticipating? You are very correct, sir. You are on the path. Yeah, Suvir Chandra ji will like to reply this. Suvir ji, बताइए sir.
Sir, it's a very good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Actually, sir, what about the hypothesis that is a tentative explanation for, you can say, the observation or the phenomena or the problems that can be tested in our study for the further investigation, sir.
So why we anticipate? I was asking you. Why we anticipate? Now the answer is in the roots of the research. I'm telling you. Yes, Varsha ji. Varsha is from our previous batch.
Yes, sir.
Varsha, come with your video if you want to answer.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, it is the tentative solution of the problem which we formulated.
बताइए, अभी बताइए. हाँ, very good.
Sir, I'm saying that it is the tentative solution, like for the problem which we formulated.
Okay, means won't you be biased when you are framing the hypothesis? You will be tentatively when you are looking forward for a solution. Then you have already given a solution. Then what's the need of research then?
No, sir. Like we formulated a problem, and we have to find the solution for that problem. So, from the literature survey, we find some we expect some solution can improve or solve our problem. So, like without experiment, we cannot be sure for that solution. So that will be the tentative solution, and after that we implement that solution, and we can ensure that it is like the perfect solution or not. That's why it is called hypothesis, because it is the tentative solution. We assume that it can be the solution.
So why we are assuming it?
Because, sir, we have not yet experimented it.
Very good. You are also on that track. Very good. Well said, Varsha. And let me tell you, all of you, Varsha is one of the very active participants of our previous batch. And thank you, Varsha, for joining today over here along with all, because I have taught you in offline mode. Now this is something online going on. And on each and every
Thank you, sir, for giving us chance to join these classes again, because we all forget all the things which you taught, like it's like many months now. So we need these classes to revise our syllabus, so that like we think कि हाँ हम exam देने वाले हैं तो कुछ revise हो रहा है.
Definitely, and I think, Varsha, I can't see anyone else except you who has joined. Please see if somebody from previous batch has joined. So I will tell them to just take the lead, because with the interest they have joined. And let me tell you guys, the previous batch is very eager to appear for the exams. Every 10-15 days I receive a message on the group, sir, exam kab hai, exam kab hai.
Sir,
So
it's
even
natural because sabhi ka 6 months mein they completed coursework. Many of our friends like join in other institutes, have their exam in 6 months. They completed their coursework. So, sir, it's like a pressure of coursework that is not releasing. And it's 1 year now, and हम चाहते हैं कि जल्दी exam हो और ये खत्म हो at least coursework part तो.
Fine, great. So, anyways, thank you, Varsha. So, still from where Varsha actually pointed out, I take it further that why we want to anticipate is that because she told that we have not carried the experiment. Now why we still want to anticipate? We have not carried the experiment, but we have the literature review. We can see the picture as such. Yes, anyone? Yeah, Bhuvnesh sir, you want to say something more, sir?
I have cleared the point, sir.
Okay, Suvirji?
Yes, sir. It's very clear, sir. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
so still that point has not come up, which I am looking forward for. So what I look forward for is that, yeah, Varsha, you want to say something more?
No, sir.
You can put down your hand. Yeah. Yes, Suvirji, you can also lower down your hand. Yeah, Ritu madam, I think she might be there somewhere. Vandana Dubey wants to join. Yes. Yes, Ritu madam. Ritu ma'am, are you there? Okay, what will be the hypothesis? Why we say hypothesis?
Yes, sir, I'm very much there. It's just my video is not working today.
Do you think you want to answer this? Why hypothesis is said? A lot of disturbance, ma'am. I don't know why. How come you will be studying in this disturbance? Yeah. So yes, Ritu madam, would you like to answer this?
Not really answer. I was just thinking aloud because this is quite a. I found hypothesis being the most complicated thing to think about, but I feel we somehow we assume certain thing, or it is like a reverse way that we work towards that. We already consider that this is the inquiry or the answer we are choosing, and then after that we just go and check whether this was working, this was not working, something like that. So I think majorly it is assumption. It is also inquiry as well. So assumption looks little casual. So I think inquiry should be so that
Again,
probably is just an
you are
extension probably of a research question, I suppose.
you are saying that it's an assumption. You have correctly said. So again, why it is an assumption? Varsha said that we have not yet experimented. That's why it's yet an assumption. Somebody, Sachinji told that we have two types of hypothesis, null hypothesis, something, and then we have to test it, and then it becomes. So hypothesis, one thing, whatever we have just said is one thing is there is in common that we do not know the history. We do not know the. Let me tell you something. The root of why we do research, right? So why we are doing research? Because जो है अनकही जो है अनसुनी वो बात क्या है बता, है ना? I told you on that day. So it means if you have heard about it, if you have already have something which you have with the mind, यार तो ऐसा ही होगा, अपने को तो खाली जो है वो मैथ्स में इसको फिट करना है, स्टैटिस्टिक्स में फिट करना है. Please let me tell you, you are not doing a research. If you do not know that ऊंट किस करवट बैठेगा, or you do not know what will be the possible outcomes of this, the reason why we are assuming it. That is the reason we can say that we have not yet experimented. Had it been experimented by someone else somewhere, right? And he has actually already come to a conclusion on that particular experiment, and he has actually presented his research work, and now we are doing it because it has not been done in India, it has not been done in our stock exchange, it has not been done in in Indian context. अरे ये तो इंडिया में नहीं हुआ, अरे अरे इंडिया में तो हुआ, अरे राजस्थान में नहीं हुआ, अरे भाई इंडिया में हो गया तो राजस्थान में कैसे नहीं होगा? So when we are fighting with just putting ourselves just in order to get a degree, this is not a real research, and there itself our DRC, our SDC, and even sometimes our guide also make a mistake. See, if we are searching something which we already know, then what is a beauty of bringing a hypothesis then? You already know it, na? You already know it. So by the published work, you already know something. And you are again repeating it, reinventing the wheel. Okay, so these are the basics. These are the basis on which the entire research is established. And that is the reason why our country is not at all able to flourish from the point of view of having good researchers. Okay, so this is the reason. This is what the reason is. Okay, so when we are talking of some hypothesis, I told you that it's just like a river. It is something like flowing, or it is something like I'm imagining myself flying somewhere. Okay, so it is a hypothesis. I'm not yet flying. I might be looking forward for an aeroplane. I might be looking forward for some, shoes which actually give me a pressure to just take me up and keep me balanced in the sky. Right? Can be anything. Okay, so it has to be like that whatever you have on the basis of something more, you are imagining something more. Okay, so that is a approach for all of us towards our research, that we want to have these things which we have not even imagined of. We want to have something which has not yet been addressed, or not yet been answered. Okay, so that what is called a hypothesis. Okay, and how will you formulate the hypothesis? The formulation of the hypothesis is totally based on what are our objectives. Okay, so how because we have framed, and objectives come from the literature review. And literature review, what is literature review? Literature is what it is already existing, what is already there. And we are trying to find out what is not there. Because in literature review, we will be able to know what is actually there. But the framing of the hypothesis has to be in the way that what is not there in the literature, what we have not identified, and how we will be able to justify that the things have not yet been identified as such. Okay, so sorry. That is how we actually proceed further with our formulation of the hypothesis. So there has to be one hypothesis which is totally the hypothesis of your complete research work which you are doing, and then we can have what Sachin sir has told us, that we have to have some hypothesis. We have to test those hypotheses, and testing of those hypotheses will point towards the main hypothesis which we have for our research. Okay, and that can be done well when we are able to interact with our guide for some, have some discussions with your guide. Okay, during this pandemic time, also during this period too, this is one of the very good tools which you also have and your guide is also have. Take out some time, ask them for some time for some discussion, and discuss with them one-to-one. Okay, regarding your topics, regarding your collaboration, right? Like, yeah, Ritu ma'am, now you are perfectly visible, and the environment is also, I think, soothing and cooling. I think you have moved somewhere. Anyway,
I just moved to the library.
Yeah, that's a great place to stay.
Yeah.
So that is what the thing is. So just now take the example that Ritu madam was having one problem. Okay, what was the problem? The problem was that she was not able to listen properly and concentrate to the PhD coursework class. Okay, so this was the problem. Now she hypothesized that काश मेरे को ऐसी जगह मिले जहां पर मैं शांति से बैठ के क्लास का ये जो है इसमें सुन सकूं और साथ में अपना contribution दे सकूं. Okay, so she has thought of that, where should I go? So she just imagined that this is a hypothetical situation, hypothesis, because there was all around शोर वोर हो रहा था, हमने भी अभी देखा. And when she just tried something, she attempted for that, and she found a very good place in the library. So the hypothesis which was previously formed, that let me be at a cool and calm place where I can listen. So this is just a small part of attempt you have done. Okay, so her mind also started working. कहाँ जाऊँ, कैसे करूँ, क्या करूँ. तो उनके माइंड में एक आइडिया आया कि क्या मैं अपने कैबिन में जाऊं? नहीं, वहां पे भी शोर होगा, कहीं और भी जा सकते हैं. तो उन्होंने सोचा कि यार लाइब्रेरी चलते हैं. सो देन शी, अच्छा ऐसा भी हो सकता था कि लाइब्रेरी में भी शोर हो सकता था, उस टाइम हो सकता था, है ना, कितनी बार होता है. Sometimes the things are not in our control, even not in the control of the librarian also. But अभी पेंडेमिक टाइम पे लाइब्रेरी में स्टूडेंट स्टूडेंट नहीं होंगे तो ठीक है, वहां पर गए और बैठे तो देखा कि प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गई. ओके, दिस इज हाउ द रिसर्च आल्सो वर्क्स. दिस इज जस्ट टेकिंग अ स्मॉल एग्जांपल ऑफ हाउ वी एक्चुअली, हाउ आवर माइंड वर्क्स, how we proceed further toward the research. So this particular time, at this particular moment, madam has got a place where there is a piece which she was thinking of, which she hypothesized in her mind silently without saying anything to anyone. Even उन्होंने अपने दिल को भी नहीं कहा होगा कि ये एक hypothesis है, but we got it. So this is how our research also works. It also works in the similar way. That's why I told you it is something. जैसे अब मैं आपको थोड़ा सा फिल्मी हो जाऊंगा तो आप कहोगे यार ये क्या हो रहा है, वो होता है ना, प्यार को हो जाने दो. तो ये दिस इज समथिंग लव फॉर योर रिसर्च वर्क. तो इसको भी हो जाने दीजिए, इसमें जबरदस्ती की अपने को अटकलें नहीं लगानी है. व्हाट हैपेंस एक्चुअली, वी ट्राई टू मोल्ड इट इन आवर ओन वेज सो दैट इट कम्स इन द वे वी वांट. नहीं नहीं नहीं, ऐसे नहीं है, इस तरह से नहीं. नॉट लाइक दिस. लेट इट हैपन, test it, enjoy it, feel it. Then you will be, when you will be able to love your research, you know, when it happens naturally, when the outcome comes naturally from, then only it will be, you will be able to appreciate it. And let me tell you one thing with confidence, then only the whole world will be able to listen it, or the whole world will be able to accept it, when you will be having this type of attitude towards your रिसर्च वर्क एज वी डू. मतलब किसी चीज को अपन शिद्दत से करते हैं ना, तो वो बोलते हैं ना कि सारी कायनात लग जाती है आपको. कौन सा मूवी थी एक, उसमें आया था ये. एंड एनीवेज, not but this is a fact, this is true. And when you do something from your heart, wholeheartedly, because you are doing it wholeheartedly, and everyone is having that heart, so everyone would like to love it, everyone will start loving it, and that will be, and that work will be accepted by everyone. So that is more about formulation and what actually hypothesis is, how you should proceed further. Now rest of the things are academic, what are types of hypothesis and all. Don't worry, we will be discussing more about formulation of hypothesis, how it is formed, what are various types, what are the things which we, so we have the chapters. अभी जर्नी है हमारे पास में. अभी आपको मुझे लिटरेचर रिव्यू भी सिखाना है, खाली अभी लिटरेचर रिव्यू खत्म नहीं हुआ, ये तो खाली प्रोसेस ऑफ रिसर्च चल रहा है. डोंट वरी अबाउट. So when you will be asked the process of research, you can write these steps, and you know, you can just put these on the paper. In order to get marks is okay, fine. But what the thing is, we have to be in the roots of the research process. Have to follow anyhow. So academically, we will be proceeding further. So if we say what is the next step for this, then we will see that next is the preparation of the research plan and research design on the basis of the hypothesis. Now, again, my question to all of you is, what comes first, hypothesis or data? Anyone? What comes first, hypothesis or data?
Hypothesis, I think.
Who said this? Yeah, Pooja Agarwal. Yeah, Pooja, you want to say something?
Hypothesis come first.
Yeah, Pooja, not without your video. Yeah, Pooja, come.
Sir, according to me, hypothesis comes first.
So, Suvirji, what is your opinion?
Hello.
Yeah, Suvirji.
Yes, sir. Hypothesis will come first. As I know, sir, clearly define the topic, sir. On the basis of that, hypothesis will come first, sir.
Okay, Pooja, why do you say hypothesis come first?
So it will also focus the our experiment on the basis of that. It will come first, sir. It may be.
Yeah, fine. You are correct. No problem. But what about the literature review? We have just now discussed about that. The literature review is there. On the basis of that, we prepare. We come to some solution, some hypothesis, something like that. सुवीर जी, आपकी शादी हो गई?
Yes sir.
अरे फिर जिसकी नहीं हुई है उससे पर क्या, यशस्वी तुम्हारी शादी नहीं हुई ना?
Yes sir, नहीं हुई है.
So Yashasvi, how will you imagine your would be on the basis of something you might have
Yes.
seen before, किसी और की अरे इनकी लाइफ कितनी अच्छी चल रही है यार, वो
Yes,
बंदा
sir.
हमारा फॉरेन में है भाई, तो क्या लाइफ
So
चल रही है?
comparison starts, sir. When we see someone, so we also think that this could be like with us, or we always think about ideal situation.
Absolutely. So you start working on it, right? Your mind, your
Yes,
heart start working on it. Okay. और वो बोलते हैं ना कि लव एट द फर्स्ट साइट वाला मामला आजकल नहीं होता है, बिकॉज पीपल हैव ऑलरेडी गॉट मैच्योर्ड बाय द टाइम दे गेट मैरिड.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
तो दिमाग लगाते हैं, थोड़ा सा लगाना पड़ता है ना, कि भाई खाने को नहीं आएगा
So
तो
we
वो
also see that, we also see from point of view like arranged marriage point of view, that whether like both families will be suitable for them, education, then level, mindset, understanding, everything, sir.
So here I would like to say, Pooja and Suvir ji, data is already there. So a hypothesis is on the basis of that. What do you think?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
नहीं करना भी एक रिसर्च से भारी प्रॉब्लम है भाई.
Yes sir.
I'm just trying to match. Yeah, Vartika, what is your observation on this? What
Sir,
comes
actually,
first? Or data?
definitely I support your opinion, because I strongly believe that data is a very important thing over hypothesis. If we have a sufficient data, we can analyze anything, and according to basis of the analysis, we can hypothesize something, and then we can work on it in a better way.
Yeah, because we have seen that those things which are already, which already sync with us. For example,
Yes, sir.
we have seen someone who is having a good money, they are having good life, right? So it is something in our mind that this is already proven,
Yes, sir.
right? When we are thinking of our spouse or our would be, this will be one of the factor which comes up.
Definitely. This is the lacking of this. We can better search for that.
Yeah. So if we start analyzing it, so here, but Suvir ji and Pooja ji, full data is not required, and if it is there, no need to go for any further experimentation, because experiment has already happened. But
Yes, sir.
whatever we are thinking, whatever we are doing, for example, if had full data been there, Suvir ji is already married, so he is having full data.
Sir, I'm also married. I'm also married, because on the basis of that, I'm saying data is a very important thing.
Yes, yes, yes. So let's, without going personal, we would like to just what I want to say is that there has to be some data in order to formulate some hypothesis, something like. Had there not been having anything, then it would be a problem. You are very correct. Suvir ji and Pooja ji has told about that. There has to be something. So means a little bit data is there. But yes, a complete data, if you have a complete data, then you would have done an experiment. Who has stopped you, and then you would already conclude. Somebody has already concluded. If somebody has already concluded certain things, that is not a research. I have already told you. Okay, so there has to be something on the basis of thing which we imagine our results coming out. That's what I think Sachin sir also told the thing. Sachin ji, right? So we imagine something regarding that, and then accordingly we make our plan. So hypothesis is something. Okay, so first we have a little bit data which we have got out of the literature review, and then we are having our this hypothesis formulated. Now again we are having a plan. So on the basis of this, something you have, something you want to do. On the basis of this, what we will do, we will prepare a research plan or research design, right? So this research plan or research design will take us forward, that how we will be able to achieve our targets, how we will be able to achieve further. Okay, and what will be the roadmap? So what is a research design? Research design, or you can say research plan, is a roadmap of proceeding further. So what according to you is a plan for research? Yes. So research planning has come at this stage. Don't you think it should have come at the stage of formulation of the research problem? Is it a proper replacement of this research plan? Yes. Come on. I am discussing research plan, research design at 4th stage. My question to all of you is, if I have to plan something, I should do it before formulation of the research problem. What do you think? Yes, anyone? Yes, Ritu ma'am.
I think a destination which is generally done by hypothesis, it's really impossible to decide what would be the milestone and what mode of transport are we taking up. So research plan is perfectly fine after hypothesis, because hypothesis I consider is like deciding a destination when we planning a tour.
Okay. So let me say that this hypothesis is also wrongly placed. It should also come first. What do you think?
Hypothesis may not be wrongly placed, because unless we have gone through the literature, we can't decide on maybe few things which we are assuming. See, in case I was assuming 5 things, out of which 4 I've already got an answer for. So probably some kind of a data, some kind of information, as you rightly said, that's kind of orientation. I would again relate it to the tour kind of a thing. If I'm planning that I want to go and see Maheshwar, so I would go through some of the magazines. I'll ask some people, is it a good place to go, which is a good season and all. So that can kind of reconfirms on I really wanted to go there. But that doesn't stop me from going to that place.
Literature review is also wrongly placed, madam. It should also come before. So I think this should be the first step: preparation of research plan and then formulation of research hypothesis. Manoj ji, what do you say, sir?
Actually, sir, yes, sir. Actually, sir, I feel like the plan should come first, then hypothesis.
Okay, so you want to say that review of literature first and then plan and then hypothesis, is it so?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, anyone else, anything else? मैं तो ये कह रहा हूँ कि ये research plan सबसे पहले होना चाहिए. Plan for research should be before the formulation of research problem. What do you think, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, exactly, sir.
Is it so?
Yes, sir. It should be coming starting.
Ritu ji, you differ with this? Yeah, please tell. Let us discuss.
Yes. I totally differ with this, because as I was giving an example of planning the tour. So if I'm looking for a trek, that is something my heart is already telling me to do. And then the further things would go. Then I'll check. See, going for a trek is what my research problem, formulation of research program has done. And then the literature will tell me, okay, what kind of trek is possible for me to go? How much can I climb? And things like that. And I'll go for study in the literature. Then my hypothesis would be, okay, this is the place where I think this is manageable for me to climb. It's a good climate. I can go with 10 people. And then I'll start planning my tour. So that's how I think the sequence goes perfectly well to me.
Yeah.
If I'm just sticking.
Fine, ma'am.
Yes, sir. May I add something, sir?
Please.
Okay.
We are here to add on.
Actually, sir, as I already stated that the problem that we are discussing, we try to solve it first. What are the problems, and make sure that the hypothesis clearly defines the topic or the focus of that experiment, on the basis of which we are doing to do some work. And then we have to write the hypothesis as if then state you can say that if a specific action is taken, then a certain outcome is expected, sir. And then we define the variables of that the expected outcome, and then after we can plan the research which are going to decide, sir.
Fine. So what the thing is, I have already told you, it's just like a love. So you do not plan for it actually. We plan for it when we have, oh, acha, aisa ho sakta hai. Then we start planning. That's why formulation of research problem, we do not have any plan. We are just observing. Remember from where we started. We started from observing. I told you the 5 senses. Remember the first class which we had? We just talked about what are the senses, how we observe, and what we feel about. So there was no formal plan for it. We have never planned for it, right? Manoj sir has just now observed that blockchains are going on. Then he went into the literature review. Oh, then finally he has formulated a hypothesis. Now before hypothesis, he cannot go for a plan. Manoj sir.
Yes, sir. Now clear, sir. Now clear, sir.
So प्यार को हो जाने दो, तो research को हो जाने दो. So that what actually has gone heart to heart with you, Manoj sir. No, this particular blockchain is so close to your heart that when I told you, sir, we have to go for this expert lecture, then you told, sir, first lecture I will give. Remember that?
Yes. Sir.
And with all enthusiasm, you just proposed it that I will do it. And you have prepared the list of 80 people, those who are there. Still, people are not there. So once we started, I think the motion will come up, and then I think people will keep on joining. So in this week or maybe in the next week, in this week also itself we have to start. So I request you to just find out a slot when we can start it formally for our class. So everyone has to be there, and attendance will be counted for that too. Okay. So from there we will start learning the things and try to match it with the research process. Let this research process be over. So I think today itself we will be able to do it, and then from tomorrow I will take you to how to do literature review. What actually you see. And I will do a literature review in front of you online and will tell you that how I do it. You can add up some points, you can take up. I will also learn, you will also learn, and this journey will go on. Right, Manoj sir? Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So something which has come afterwards means this is planned. Now from here itself, we start a plan. That okay, because now the things are in front of me. Kuch dikh raha hai. Now I will plan to achieve that. That's why this 4th step, the plan is there. It is appropriately placed, as Ritu Madam has told, because the first most thing which we started our research is from the heart we have observed, and we have gone with, okay, can this be solved? Can this be resolved? That's what you gave the example also, Ritu ji. Okay, and then we proceeded further, just in order to, now we have a plan that what type of, now from here, let me tell you, formulation, literature review, and formulation of hypothesis. Up till here, the things were going informal. These were going in informal way, the way it was going. Actually, you bound yourself to go for a rigorous literature review and formulation of hypothesis, because I told you, literature review will never end. You have been doing review before you were knowing that it is a review. We start doing review of literature till we are there. As soon as we have taken our birth, everything is a literature. Everything which actually counts towards your knowledge is a literature. Literary means what? Literary means something which counts to your existing knowledge. Okay, so that literature has started long back when we have taken birth, and we have been solving our problems without knowing that, oh, this was the research problem. Had we been doing a PhD on it, you would have told something to someone also. अरे यार, इस पे तो आप PhD कर लो. ये ऐसी बात आपने कभी किसी को कही होगी कहीं ना कहीं. Why? Because you have observed it, and you have already, your heart has already awarded him a degree of PhD. Why? Because you have found it so useful, so good, and so problem solving. The problem which you are having, it has been solved. So it has been done in such a way that you are actually able to resolve it. Means you have seen it resolving. So now you are saying this, oh yeah, it is nothing better than a thing. Now these things have not been formally being done. Now when you find out certain things, okay, this is something which, it's going to be a result oriented one, and there itself we start doing the things, and then we plan for it. And then what is the next thing what we have? We plan for it, and then we collect data. So data collection formally doesn't happen. Formally doesn't happen before we have planned it. Otherwise, literature review is also a data. Okay, literature review is also a data. Even when you are formulating the research problem, there also you are unconsciously collecting data, right? But here we will be formally going, because now we are focused. Now we know what data we have to collect, which will hit our target. So data collection, again, I will be elaborating very long on data collection. We will be having 2-3 classes on this. Okay. And then we will go for analysis of the data which we have collected. Then we will test our hypothesis, which we have formally prepared while formulation of the hypothesis, on the basis of which we have collected the data, on the basis of which we have planned our research design. Now we'll be testing those hypotheses in the step of analysis of data. Sachin sir, you have discussed about the hypothesis. Now here those hypotheses, the null hypothesis, your alternate hypothesis, these all things will come over here when we will fit in the data and we will try to test our hypothesis over here. Okay. And then afterwards, after analyzing the data, we have to interpret it. Interpretation and analysis go hand in hand, right? So once you analyze it, then you will be able to see what are the inferences out of it. Now you have to apply your inferential statistics once you have, because you might have tested your hypothesis on samples which you have collected. On those samples, now you will try to infer the bigger population on the basis of the samples. The bigger population, from that population you have collected the sample and you have applied your data analysis technique on the basis of that for the entire population. And there the interpretation of your of the information or the knowledge which you will be getting out of the data will be helpful for the society, because now it is going to affect the entire population. Okay, so that is what is your interpretation of the data. And then afterwards you would like to jot down a formal report and submit it to the authorities for whom you are working. Means you are doing a PhD, you will write a thesis report. If some project has been sanctioned to you, the process is entirely same, and then you have to write a research report in order to just tell them that these are my findings, and now you can replicate it to the population. Now, whenever we are interpreting the data, because my portion will be over till collection of the data. That is a part A, because analysis of data in engineering, it happens in a different way. In social science, it happens in a different way. Even there is a difference in management and humanities. Okay, in architecture, totally different. That's why part B has been inculcated in it, and you might be learning a lot. I think the part B classes are going on well parallelly, so you will be learning a lot for this analysis and interpretation of data. Report writing, of course, again is a little bit of my part, so I will take how to write the reports also. And let me tell you one more thing. If you really want to learn analysis of data, interpretation of data from me, then I will be organizing some workshop. It is not a part of my course, so I will formally not be able to include it in part A of this. But if you want, I can give some extra workshops, I keep on taking. I just send some brochures on your WhatsApp group also. If you want to join those workshops, because it will keep on going. Every month I take one workshop. And one workshop is very, very important, which I would recommend all of you to just do it, that how to write a research paper. At the end of that workshop of 10 days, you will be having a ready research paper in your hand, ready to publish. So that soon I will be announcing. So report writing is something very, very different and very, very unique, because for every type of, you can say, research you have done, there will be a unique way of writing that report. Okay, so we will be discussing those things also. And finally is your review and your summation. That how will you go through it? This process actually is more oriented towards your SDC and DRC work and all that. So we'll loop in someone else in order to talk about this, so that the process you will be able to understand. Yes, Sachin, you have some questions, sir?
Yes, sir. Sir, this is regarding review of literature. Based upon review of literature, suppose you also coin the same hypothesis. Suppose in the review of literature, it says that X has got a significant impact on the Y. And it is done in some other settings. I wish to do it in Indian settings. So will that same hypothesis, which has been coined earlier by another researcher, will be taken as a plagiarism?
It is not a plagiarism, but it is not ethical, because the thing which you see, For the purpose of getting a PhD by hook and crook, you may be able to get it. But the thing which has already been done, would it be, what do you think? Would it be called a research work? Because the things have already been done. Hypotheses have already been tested. Yeah, the conditions are Indian now, right? So in Indian conditions, see, sir, would you mind telling me your area of research? What is your area?
Sir, consumer behavior, sir.
Sir, you have correctly pointed out, because your area is consumer behavior, especially in social sciences. I do not consider it as a research, I'm telling you. But in sciences, because temperatures are different, so outcome may also be different. Suppose, for example, the conditions of the experiment. If you tweak and change the condition of the experiment, you set the permutation and combinations accordingly and come up with a paper, no problem in that. Suppose, for example, I want to generate one material, okay, in engineering sciences. And I have turned that material on the lathe on certain given conditions, which I may have changed in order to get the strength and the usefulness of that material, which I have turned on the lathe machine. I'm talking of mechanical engineering and something which is something outcome of the machines itself, right? So if I have done that, and that particular material, I'm able to infer that it is having a better strength than whatsoever has been invented till date. That will be something which is a research. But it doesn't happen in social sciences normally, because human mind is dynamic. We know it very well. But if you are able to, you can say, justify, if you are able to justify that Indian culture or Indian thing is different from that of the something on which it has already happened. See, human mind is dynamic, or more or less we act or react in the same way we have been doing before. Okay, so it means all humans are considered to be rational, right? So if you have some strong reason to believe that why this particular research work has been repeated over here, then it can be called. But why? It is very difficult, Sachinji, and that's why we are not able to publish good papers in our in other reputed journals also. Okay, so either we do not have a data or something like that. Yeah, suppose, for example, let me give you a live example for this. I have been doing one work, right? You might be aware about Indian system where women's are included as a directors in the companies. This has recently been started by our this what you call as company law. This Ministry of Corporate Affairs has recently come up with that from 2013 they have started that every listed company or a company having certain share capital must also have a women director. Now, let me tell you one thing. Indian scenario, we already know what has been the status of the women. They were never on the front end. Now, this is a very good initiative of the government to bring it out to the front end. Now, let me give you let me just describe you why in Indian condition the same thing has happened in the in US condition and other countries, because their women are already on the front end. Right, they have been, because existence of them, the hypothesis is that the existence of women in the board increases the performance of the company. This is the hypothesis. Getting or not? But it may not be true in Indian context. Why? Because people in India, they are just for the sake of adding women in the board, they have added their name. Rest, everything is being done by them only. Am I correct or not? So this is a strong justification. Now, literature review says this, what I have already told, because in India, women has not been in the front end. Now, this work, which otherwise done in India, will definitely be a innovation, or it will definitely be a research. Innovation is totally a different thing. It will definitely be a research, and the outcome can be supported. That in Indian context, how it comes up. And it can be one of the suggestion to the government also, that whether they should continue with this compulsory having a women director on the board or not. I hope you understood my point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got
Right?
it.
If
But
you
in
are able
generally
to,
in management
if you are
sciences,
yeah,
we go with
yeah,
these behavioral studies basically. Basically we do many of the behavioral studies. So under that circumstances, I have been seeing, I have been writing a paper, and I've seen based upon an hypothesis which has already been tested. I'm using the same because language cannot be treated more in a hypothesis. It has to be pretty straight and understood, and it is showing as a plagiarism. So
it
how
will
to write that? How to write that hypothesis that it gets removed from plagiarism?
you can then, if it is so, then you can actually change the words which you are doing, because technically if I have told you that what is ethical and what is unethical by the example which I have just now given you, right? So besides this, if the things are similar as that of the condition somewhere else you are testing in India, it will be unethical. For removing the plagiarism, you can always paraphrase the words. That will not come in plagiarism. But if I'm having a reason to believe that this work has already been done, I will say it is unethical. And had I been in the DRC, I will not let the things go on, because this is not a work which is, which can be supported in them. I hope you understood, sir. Don't take it
Yes, sir.
personally. You might be having some
No,
very good ideas whatever I am discussing. Okay, so this is how it actually works. So this is the complete entire process of the research which I have told you in this, but each and every portion means up to data collection. We would be, that is our syllabus also, up to date, and some part of ethics is also there, which you are already studying in your research ethics wala portion. So I will just give you one note on that. That will be sufficient for you to cover. That there I will not be able to uncover, because some other subject is already there to uncover the things of the research ethics. So I will just, for the sake of covering, I will give you one. But otherwise, for each and every points which we have been taking now over here, I will unfold each and every petals of it, so that we will be able to go deep in what actually research is and how we have. Right. So this is all about today. So any question, anything? Yeah. Sachinji, you have something to say? Again?
Sir, will you be taking any midterm examination?
Yes, midterm examination have to be there, na? It is a coursework, so we have to have our midterm examination also. So definitely will be there, sir. It's a part of our process, our journey, and I think it may happen in this month itself. So whatever we have studied till now, see, my questions will be applied, right? So syllabus is all whatever we will be covering one day before happening your midterm exam. Okay, so because it's
right,
a PhD work, I should not give you, this is the topic, and please don't say this is out of course and in the course. We all are mature enough. We have all broken all those boundaries. That and I've already told you that how we will be proceeding. Yeah, one thing is for sure. The thing which I have not discussed in my class, I will never ask, and I am having no right to ask those also. But I will take you inside. I will take you inside in depth of the things, and then only on the basis of that I will ask you the question. And let me tell you one more thing very frankly and clear. Those who are not attending the classes, or those who have not attended the classes, they will not be able to pass. This is for sure. Yeah, Ritu ma'am, you have something to say, ma'am?
Yeah, maybe I just wanted to ask, in case since you were explaining that the portion would be till collection of data, I was just wondering maybe one session if there could be comparison between the analysis and interpretation, because there is something again that's I feel is a very confusing state. What exactly is analysis and what exactly is interpretation? So we could just have one discussion session on that. That was just a request.
For sure. I will take some sample of the papers in which I will see that this is analysis and this is interpretation.
Perfectly fine.
Don't worry. We'll cover that up. Particularly when we'll be talking of analysis and interpretation, we'll do that. Fine. Yeah. Anyone else? Fine. Then, just I would like to see you off for the day, and tomorrow again we will meet with one of the topics which we'll be covering over here. And I will try to take the review of literature first, how it is done, why it is done, when it is done, and and the process, how we actually go inside the literature review. Further, I will tell you how to refer also while you're writing the paper. What are the tools? Meanwhile, you can do one thing. There is a one tool called Mendeley. If you do not have it, please install it on your system. It is a free tool. Okay, Mendeley. Let me write it on the chat box itself. This is a tool called Mendeley. Just get this. Mendeley. You can get it online. Just Google it. You will get to. You will be having it. It will be installed. And let me tell you there is one add-on for this tool for your Word also. Please install that. I will tell you how to run this Mendeley and how to do literature review in Qlik. Okay, so need not to write separately the literature review and all. I will tell you how to just be, handy with this tool. Okay, and it's a matter of probably 10 minutes or so when I'll be displaying you how to just, cite while you write. Okay, so you can put the citation while you're writing in a research work. It will be very, very easy for you to just go for, and this will be eye opener for most of those who have not yet been, knowing this, how to do it. Secondly, I will be also telling you how to use the references. So there is one portion called references in MS Word. Just see that. So we will do that also, right? So this is, but I think it may take some more classes. One more thing is there. I would like to just submit you all one thing. From 16th to 30th, I'm going on vacations because university is allowing us the vacations. So if possible, can we have 2 more class a week, so that at least we will be able to cover up the things. Actually, in vacations, I would like to have a full vacation. Means I don't want to teach in that because I will not be there, and the resources will also not be there. Otherwise, meeting you all is just it's just I miss it sometimes. That's why the duration of the class otherwise is 1 hour, and I don't remember I have completed it in 1 hour before. So, and other classes are at for 45 minutes only. We deliberately kept it for 1 hour, so that and that too we have extended. So that is what the thing is. And Manoj sir, he has actually logged off, I suppose. So anyone from Manipal? Any faculty member from Manipal is there? Still logged in? Okay, I will just talk to him. We'll set out some time frame where we can take the classes, so that we can. So actually what happens once this will be finished, na, you will be more into your research work. Then you will start doing, you will start doing your actual research. And one more thing you have to do collaboratively. That is also one of the things which I should remember. I should remind you of. Start doing the work on the basis of whatever we have studied. And please don't wait that, yeah, Anu Prakash. Yeah, Anu madam, you can, yeah. But yeah, fine. We will be having some classes this week itself. We'll inform you accordingly. So if it suits all of you, then only we will be going with that. Yeah. Anyone, anything else? I think some hands are still raised. Fine. So thank you all of you, and we will.
Thank you, sir.
And please
Thank
provide.
you, sir.
Also.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And,
Thank you, sir.
thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thanks.
Take
Thanks a
care,
lot.
sir. Take care, sir.
Downloading the attendance. You may log off, no problem.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, most welcome, sir.